Welcome back here to the Chilly Mountain. I'm your host Delta. With me, I got Paradox, and we got the second semifinal ready to go for you guys.
Didn't want to do the finger point this time.
No, you're just mocking me. Even whatever I do, you mock me. So I just like you gotta skip it from now on.
All right,
Anyways,
sure
we
thing,
have
buddy.
Battetaggers versus Butterz. We saw Butterz in the first quarterfinal we showed here because we didn't have time yesterday, and
And,
he's
and
facing.
apparently Battetagger wants to commemorate Open the Way Gate by having that as his picture. Okay.
Yeah, he was probably planning to have Open the Waygate as his one of his decks, and he just decided, I
Not
don't
not to
want
not
to
to
be
let us
everything else.
suffer.
Yeah, but yeah, that's fine. We will see
Anyway,
how.
so pretty. I was about to say this is a pretty similar set of lineups, right? Like both
Yeah,
sides have got High End Warlock, both sides have got Raza Priest, and then the Warriors are actually kind of different. Like we saw Butterz earlier with the Bomb Warrior, but we got a bit of a cool deck from our battle taggers right here. We've got Dead Man's Hand Warrior. I haven't
yeah.
seen this in a
Deadman had
long,
Mill
long
Warrior as
time.
well with Cold Lights and Bran. I like this style, and would really love to see how this performs because it's a really cool one. Stuff like Cornered Sentry, Cold Light Oracles, Lord Barrows, like all that kind of stuff. You could just shuffle in, and then you can go infinite with Deadman's Hand, and then just do it like that, and just mill your opponent to death with Cold Light Oracles and Brandbor's Bronze Birds.
Yeah, it's not only that. I've also got a few unique techs here in the Warlock as well. Like High End Warlock is playing a Finley Mogulton. It's playing Grizzled
Ooh,
Wizards. The 2 mana 3/2 that swaps hero powers if your opponent until the next turn. So I guess like the wacky zappy combo that Battle Taggers is going for here is he's gonna Grizzled Wizard to swap an upgrade hero power, like say the Raza, like the Shadow Reaper hero power or the Gul'dan hero power, and then you Finley it. So then you replace it with a bad hero power, and then at the end of the turn it swaps back.
yeah,
That's actually pretty cool. I like that.
that's really cool, and it is a way to counter Rasa Priest, for instance, right?
Like Raza Priest or like the mirror match, right? Where both players just doing the vampire bite lifesteal hero power over and over, and then you're just like, no, you just have a worse hero power now. Have fun.
Yeah, just have
I
fun
love it.
with a Druid hero power or whatever, right?
Yeah, or just priest or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for heal. But yeah, we are up here, and it's going to be Baltagger on his priest. No, Warlock. Okay,
Yeah,
I just
it's gonna be on the Highlander Warlock versus arguably the worst matchup. It's Bomb Warrior. And
ooh,
Bomb Warrior shuffles bombs in. And versus Highlander decks, that means Zephyrs, Kazakus, Reno, they're all completely useless. At
yep.
least until the bombs are gone.
And then Weather starting with a Corsair Cache in hand as well is really good. He's not playing anchors. This will 100% of the time draw Wrench Caliber, which is an important part of the deck.
Yeah, not only that, Battetagger is not playing weapon removal. The only weapon removal he has is Zephyr's the Great.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have that yet, so these bombs are going to get shuffled in pretty darn fast.
And also with this Acolyte of Pain on 3, we'll be able to pick something up. This Death Lord is a big boy though.
Yeah, Dreadlord's pretty good, considering that Battetagger has the Void Caller, which can spit it out as early as turn 4 here.
Yeah. Not even going to tap here.
Not sure how I feel about not tapping, to be honest. But okay. Next draw is Finley.
Are you ever... So you can do the same with the Dr. Boom hero power, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
Is
You
that...
can go Grizzle Wizard, Finley, and the Boom hero power. That works.
But is that even worth it? That's the question.
Well, Battetagger doesn't seem to agree because he just wanted a different card. And Doomset is a pretty good card to have against Acolyte of Pain.
So the question now for Butterz is like, he can get 2 draw here now with Warpath. But that uses Warpath. And it doesn't develop a Wrench Caliber. So is the card draw more worth? And he says, well, card draw is more worth than developing a Wrench Caliber right now. So I'm just gonna take it. That's a 4 Pillager.
He's not in a rush, right? Like I said, Battetagger doesn't play weapon removal.
Yeah, so you can
And
just play
that's a Mal'Ganis. That's also a pretty big boy to get from the Void Caller, though. I'd imagine that Battetagger would prefer guaranteeing. Oh no, he's gonna take Mal'Ganis. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, now it's time for Wrench Caliber to hit face, isn't it?
I would imagine so.
Seeing as you have the second Wrench Caliber and a Horde Pillager here, that's going to be a total of 7 turns you need to attack face.
Exactly, yeah. Looks
Ooh.
like Butterz disagrees, though. Well, was about to disagree. I don't know.
Like, it plays better with the mana to hero power as well, but it's like, it's
The
7
thing is-
turns.
Yeah, the thing is as well is that you also don't really want to give this Void Caller a good trade, because like a 3/4 air, that's alright. A 9/7 that makes a hero immune, or a 5/7 taunt that spits out a 5/5, those things are pretty nasty. You don't really want to deal with those if you can.
So what do you do instead here?
I mean, I just think you just equip the weapon and go face. Next
I
turn you can
agree.
go,
I
like,
totally
double
agree. I
snip
totally
snap.
agree. It's like, just thinking what is his thought process is like playing Zilliax, and I was having something to play Zilliax on next turn, but everything gets traded into. Yeah, it goes with the low durability Wrench Caliber as well. Just swing twice. Being able to have the second one, he doesn't have any upgrade effects on it, but just getting it into the Horde Pillager pool, because it might be that he wants to, because Horde Pillager is better tempo than just straight up Wrench Caliber.
Yeah. So do you see Blood Reaver Gul'dan is drawn? That's going to be a really useful card on turn 10 and onwards for that Lifesteal hero power. It's going to deal 3 damage and restore 3 health to your hero.
And that does not fear him as well. Does not fear him at all. So you have the opportunity to go like Zilliax plus...
You mean Snip Snap, right? You just go Snip Snap, snip
yeah, Snip Snap. Snip Snap, Snip Snap, or Clockwork Goblin Snip Snap, or something like that. I'd rather want Snip Snap, though.
I would prefer that too, because then you're maximizing the stats that the Snip Snap gives you.
Yeah.
And it appears that Butterz agrees. He's just going to go double Snip Snap and stack them tall. Most likely trying to provoke Battetagger and say, hey, I know you want your demons, so trade into my guy and let me have a good brawl, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and then he has a really good brawl that can come out.
Exactly. And there's another big demon. There's Void Lord. So at this point, it's just whether or not Battetagger wants to have like a 50-50, or if he just says, nah, I just want good demons for Blood Reaver Gul'dan.
I wonder.
Yeah. So Battetagger doesn't run more demons, right? Than this. So that's the last demon. Meaning, Archwitch Willow doesn't pull any shenanigans.
Well, like last time we saw this Warlock deck, yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't even play Archwitch Willow, so that's fine.
Let's see here. Void Caller and Dreadlord going face. And yeah, Battetagger being like, I know you're brawl. I just really don't want to be a good brawl. And that's a Dr. Boom. I don't know if you'd go for it just yet, though. Like, Zilliax is pretty tempting here. Like, Zilliax and then trade into Dreadlord. Oh, sorry, Deathlord, rather.
Yep. Seems like it's a tempting proposition, at least.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, how many other mechs do you play? It's only these mechs. So you have like Clockwork Goblins as well, so that can get Rush and Eternium Rover. So maybe it has some value of giving that Rush. Oh, he's also thinking of Wrench Caliber plus a 3-drop.
I do have to quickly point out, by the way, the Battetagger does not play the Leroy Faces PO combo. So the amount of burst damage the Battetagger has is limited.
True. He does have a few more board clears, though, which might be important.
Let's see here. Gonna get rid of the Carter and then drop Acolyte of Pain. Okay.
Just getting a little bit of card draw.
I guess Butterz is also trying to save the like Dr. Boom for the Shield Slam, so you can go like Dr. Boom Shield Slam on turn 8.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Plague of Flames. That
Plague of
is awesome.
Flames is not that useful at the moment, though.
No, but it is might be useful later. Okay, let's see. Void Lord comes out. Num num.
Hmm. So what is Battetagger gonna do here? I would like to see him tap this turn, because he really needs to find stuff to do at this point.
We can coin out the dread. Oh, he does not. Doesn't even tap.
Not
Does
sure how I feel
nothing.
about not tapping at the moment. I think Battetagger's playing this a little bit too safe.
He's afraid of the bombs, but like,
Well, no,
yeah,
you want to draw the bombs though, so you can get Reno online.
true.
Like, you're still at 30. You're in no danger of dying anytime soon. At the very least, if I was Battetagger, I would have coined out the Dreadlord there, rather
Yeah.
than do nothing. Because if you're doing nothing, you're just giving your opponent free opportunities to set up.
Yep. So we can have Clockwork Goblin plus Ciliax this turn, for instance, to heal for 6. And
I mean, you could also just go for the line I was mentioning on the previous turn, right? Where it's just Dot Boom Shield Sun.
that works as well.
And then you can Shield Sun Void Lord, trade into it with a 1/1, and then your Acolyte just gets easy picking to card draw for a long, long time.
Seems like he's going with a Ciliax line here.
Okay.
Because it's pretty clean. Oh.
Let's
Let's use the weapon?
I guess just to guarantee that Reno, Zephyrs, etc. won't be active anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm just thinking he would have saved HP if he just traded 3
Well,
things in.
I know that bomb's not getting drawn if Battetagger's play pattern is aiming to go by. So you can't really deal with this board. Like, even Plague of Flames on its own isn't actually enough. You would need to play Dreadlord and then Plague of Flames.
We could just trade into the 6/5 in the file, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does give your opponent 2 cards, though.
True.
But yeah, it gives your opponent 2 cards and 6 health.
Okay, just do nothing then. Yeah, okay. Like he's done all game, do nothing.
Huh.
Now, Dr. Boom plus Shield Slam is looking even more enticing, because that's a clean kill on that 5/7.
I think you trade into Dreadlord first, though.
Yeah, of course, to see what you
like
get.
Deathlord. I mean, yeah.
See what pops out of this treasure chest.
Well, it's definitely not going to be a golden boat, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's been nerfed. It's no more treasure chests. Elec!
Ooh, that is spicy. Yeah,
then you go Iron
me,
Juggernaut. Yeah.
Give me. Because something
And
important.
Clockwork.
I was about to say, something important to take note of is that this isn't the control warrior we saw the last time this bomb warrior was here. There's no Elysiana. All of these bombs are going to get drawn eventually.
Yep. That was 4 bomb shuffle and 2 mines. That's a lot of damage. And that's a low
Yeah,
tab,
and eventually this Sphere of Sapience is going to run out of charges. And Battetagger is going to be forced to draw actual cards again.
It's a low tab. So he
I
has...
guess maybe Battetagger is just going to go for Mal'Ganis this turn, just to
set up a good
Blood Reaver.
Yeah, set up a really good Blood Reaver, which will spawn him a 5/7 taunt, a Void Lord, a Mal'Ganis most likely because it will die.
And 3 Void Walkers as well.
Yeah, just do icing on the cake here. You are a turtle indeed.
So I imagine, yeah, like this turn will probably be Mad Genius, right?
He's looking like, I think he wants to use the Horde Pillager now to shuffle in more bombs.
Yeah, that's true. He does a shield block, I suppose, so he can just shield. Ooh, actually, yeah, Kargev Blade Fist can also shuffle in 2 Kargev Primes.
It's pretty good.
That is pretty delectable, if you ask me.
Thing is, you need to deal with most of this board. You do have Brawl for the follow-ups, that's nice.
Maybe the play is like you do still go for Boom this turn, expecting that the 3/4 will stick. Like, Battetagger has left Butterz's board out for quite a long time this game, a noticeably long amount of time.
Here comes Dr. Boom. Will shield slam the...
The Mal'Ganis, almost certainly.
Ooh.
And then, yeah, probably trade as well into the 5/5.
Yeah, because it has life steals. It doesn't matter if you go face.
Okay, I'm not a big fan then of going for Town Cry this turn if you were just not going to play the other one.
True. I agree.
Because like you could have hero powered with Doctor Boom or just armor up.
Yeah, the reason why I want Town Cry.
Business off coming down.
Oh yeah, this is going to be...
Well, this is going to force a brawl of that. There's no question.
Do you want a Horde Pillager before the brawl or not?
I don't think so. I think you probably want to pop the first half of Carted Defender though.
Yeah, that always happens.
Ooh, or does it? It looks like Butterz is eyeing up a Kargath Blade Fist. At the very least, this board has to get cleared this turn.
Yeah, this is a way too big board.
But yeah, like the main issue for Butterz at this point is that he doesn't have a way of dealing with the follow-up board. Like, if Battetagger has N'Zoth into Gul'dan, and Gul'dan gets Mal'Ganis plus like 4 or 5 other massive demons, that could just be the end of the line.
Yeah, and like Mal'Ganis with... Like, all the other demons with Mal'Ganis will have Taunt. So, except maybe Voidwalker or Voidcaller.
Well, Voidcaller, yeah. Or the 5/5 lifesteal demon as well.
Yeah.
So we see here Kargath getting played, Acolyte trading into Potter, and then that's another brawl.
Oh, he's going with the greedy plan though.
I guess Butterz's logic is that Battetagger doesn't have much burst damage, so why not just clear? Like, why not just be a bit greedy for a turn? He's still technically at 34.
Let's turn him over.
Next card is a bomb, and obviously... Oh, Battetagger may want to draw a bomb here. Oh, he is going to draw a bomb. Okay.
No, yeah. He did shuffle it back, but he didn't want to draw it. So, Bran Lotheb locks out this board, though.
Okay, so you currently are presenting 10-19 on board. So... I don't see a problem with that, actually. You just go Bran Lotheb, just hit everything face. And then just say, yeah, go on then, Butterz, do your worst. It's something I have noticed a lot, actually, in this tournament so far, is that a lot of these players seem to be playing this game criminally defensively. Far more than I would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do see the Bran Lotheb, though.
Just got rid of the most dangerous.
I guess like Battetagger was just worried about like double Kargath Blade Fist being like a possibility.
Yeah.
But yeah, like look at this. Like the spells are not getting played this turn. That means a lot of damage is going to be coming on the back end here for Battetagger.
That is a Kargath though.
Ooh, that is a Kargath Prime. That's going to be 10 extra armor.
Let's see this in the right order. Yeah, correct order here.
Is that correct order though? I actually kind of want more Voidwalkers on the board because it screws up Blood Reaver Gul'dan.
Oh, true. It's less damage though.
I mean, yeah, it's less damage. It's just you also kind of want to have like worse demons. Like the fewer demons with good death rattles makes Blood Reaver Gul'dan worse.
So how much damage is this? It's 10, 12, 13, 18 damage presented here. And you can't press hero power.
This is still at 35 though.
Yeah, so he's pretty safe.
I mean,
The thing was like he got blast shield. The fact that he got blast shield is kind of bad though, because he would love to have that next turn, but
yeah,
I guess this makes up for it.
At the very least though, Battetagger has to get rid of Kargath Prime.
There's a lot of bombs in this deck as well, by the way.
There is indeed. That's 3 bombs being drawn, but apparently Reno still isn't live yet.
Yeah. Ooh.
And that's 2 cards being milled away for Butterz here with that Gnome Feratu, if he so chooses. But yeah, at the very least, Kargath Prime has to go this turn. Of that, there's no question.
If Kargath Prime sticks around for 1 turn, you just basically all the damage you do this turn is nullified.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just how do you want to trade? Oh,
Is he
is
gonna
he
go
just...
for Plague
Oh,
of
Plague of
Flames?
Flames. He leaves a 5/5.
But
Oh, Plague of Flames.
ooh,
Ooh. Oh,
okay.
this is kind of spicy.
I mean, it's gonna make the brawl for Butterz here like pretty easy, right?
Let's see what demons comes out though. He needs the
want-
death rattle demons, right?
Let's see. At least got Mal'Ganis.
Oh,
Okay, that's really good.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, like 2 Void Lords and 2 Dreadlords. Yeah, sign me up.
We have double brawl though, so we can clear like everything except one, but that's expensive.
Let's see what lives through the first time. It's gonna be the 5/5 Dreadlord.
And just a bunch of 1/3s. Do you even need it to do the second brawl there?
Well,
Oh, kinda.
yes. Yes.
Due to the
That's a
damage.
lot of damage still being left on board down there.
That's a
Not to
1/3
mention
now.
that hero power is dealing 3 damage every turn as well.
Oh, that's another bomb.
Is Reno live?
No.
Reno is still not live.
There is so many bombs being shuffled in here because the Elec.
Not
I
to
don't
mention
even
2
have count.
Burrowing Mines as well, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what Nomfratu gets rid of. Warpath? Nah. Warpath is pretty underwhelming.
Playing the arena for tempo.
But yeah, time is running out here for Butterz at this point. Like,
He has double shield block though, and the hero
he
power
also
here
has
now.
Blastmaster Boom, but apparently Buzz is out of bombs. Look at that. Like, at least I think he's out of bombs. Oh no, never mind. I'm apparently stupid, and I thought Blastmaster Boom would glow orange when you have bombs in deck, but I was wrong. That's alright though.
It's a pretty good cleanup crew here.
Yeah, it clears the board. Can't get much better than that.
And
All
get
right.
a Blastmaster.
And a burrowing
That's
mine
a burrowing
being drawn.
mine. And a
Oh, but
Grizzled
there's the
Wizard.
Grizzled Wizard, but you really don't want to give Butterz that hero power. Like, your hero power is really good.
You need Twisting Nether here though.
Oh, how much damage is this Boombot gonna deal?
One.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good, but you have the hero power here, or else you're dead.
But yeah, Butterz has... So
Oh,
with
the
Elec. as well.
Elec drawn off the top, that's huge.
Yeah, this seems like this is just over now. Shuffling too many bombs into the deck here.
I mean, Battetagger at this point is at 1 health as well.
Yeah. He needs to clear, and he needs to not throw bombs, and
Oh,
he
I
needs
think a
to
bomb
heal
was
power,
thrown.
and
Yep.
it's over.
Yep.
Butterz takes the first game there with well, a lot of it came down to what
was
the death
somewhat
lord.
close though. You have to admit,
Yeah.
it was somewhat close.
Yeah, the second brawl there were clutch. It also came down to like Death Lord having so many stuff it could summon from his deck. He like the second Death Lord summoned a turning rover, but the first one summoning that Elec gave him like a free way to put down 2 mines and like 4 bombs that turn, right? Because he played a Clockwork and he swing with Wrench Caliber and he played the mine dude.
Yeah.
It was just too much, right? Too much pressure.
Though at the same time, I would say that hold on. I would say that Battetagger is definitely like he had opportunities there to put on more pressure that game. He chose
Yeah,
not to.
he had a lot of turns where he didn't tap, for instance, just because he
Or
he was too afraid of the
floated
bomb.
7 mana.
Yeah, floated 7 mana instead of coining out a Dreadlord,
Yeah.
which is kind of sketchy because
I was going to say it's questionable from this test because every turn you're not doing, like every time you're not putting on pressure, you're giving your opponent a free opportunity to put pressure back on you.
Oh, and look at this though.
Tempo game, like more than anything
Butterz
else.
and Battetagger both on their Warlock here. Sir Finley Merlington. Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be very useful for the end of the game, but at the same time, though, Butterz is playing the Leroy OTK combo, which means that his end game can just be bursting Battetagger down from 20.
Do you ever dirty rat here? Oh, dirty ratting here is scary when you see your opponent keeping 2 cards though.
Yeah, like if you dirty rat and it pulls Mal'Ganis, you are dead. Like there's no 2 ways about it. You are dead if that's a Mal'Ganis. Like even the N'Zoth at this point in the game isn't that bad.
5/7. 5/7 is big. Yeah, decides to tap. That's a Death Lord. It's also kind of scary card to play. Ooh, that's a Zephyrs.
It is indeed a Zephyrs, though I'm not really sure what it will be used for. Like, you don't need Wild Growth in this matchup. This matchup is gonna go long.
Yeah.
You don't
So
need
you
the
kind of need
underground.
the Zephyrs for other things, right? You want Zephyrs for actual like damage maybe, or board removal. Like a Twisting Nether. You don't run. He doesn't run Twisting Nether in his deck. Butterz. Oh, playing it now though. For tempo. It's gonna give him
He
wild
is
growth.
actually gonna go for ramp. Okay. Ooh, there's the Grizzled Wizard though, so he has got that hero power swap combo later on in the game.
Yeah, getting removing that Blood Rival Gul'dan hero power. Here comes the unstable Fellbolt. The Sphere of Sapiens attacked upon. There comes the wild growth and continuing pressure from Butterz here.
Yep. So let's see. Mistress of Mixtures is not bad, but yeah, Battetagger just wants something a little bit different. I would like to see Void Caller here from Battetagger.
Just the bluff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was looking for a demon there.
What's Butterz gonna do about it? He's not gonna clear it. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, and then next turn you have the possibility of seeing like 3 extra cards to actually hit a demon, and then it's not a bluff anymore at that point.
Mortal Coil. Nope. That's gonna be a demon.
Oh,
we
I
actually
mean,
take-
more course a free cycle, right? I think it's
True.
fine.
Cycle it on 2/1. Doesn't spend a charge.
See, and now I would probably tap now, but that. Yeah, okay, let's see what he gets. Actually gets Mal'Ganis, so it's not a bluff anymore.
Now it's actually a valid threat in its own sense.
Absolutely. Yeah, we see there as well. Butterz has Archwitch Willow already in hand as well.
Yeah, with Sense Demons though means that she will draw the last 2 demons she is playing,
Well,
which
I was
is
supposed to say, you don't need to play Sense Demons now, do you?
no.
I mean,
Well, what else
like,
are you
if,
doing?
if I was Butterz, I'd just consider coining out Willow on 7. It's just a matter of what you do this turn.
Yep. So if you tap, you go to 9 cards. So if you don't find anything you can play, you can still.
I wonder.
Like playing Sense Demons makes also sense in the sense that Void Caller will, if Void Caller get popped, you only have 1 demon, right?
Well, I'll
No
tell you what.
Glenzola.
I'll tell you what. That's a pretty sensible idea you just proposed right there. Ah, gotcha.
That's not anything. That's a Blood River Gul'dan. You probably picked that up, I would assume.
Wait, Butterz is choosing to overdraw here. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess he can't really play anything, so I guess it's fine.
He has 9 cards. He doesn't overdraw.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, it is actually 9. I'm apparently blind. You do have to admit though, from my perspective, that did look like that was 10 cards. It's very close.
Very much looks like 10 cards. I agree.
But
So
yeah,
here
here we go. It's gonna be Archwitch Willow time, I would imagine, because it's just so much tempo.
Yeah, it summons Enhanced Dreadlord and
Best case,
Mal'Ganis
it
or
summons. I
Willow.
was supposed to say, best case, it summons Mal'Ganis.
yeah, because that you can also value trade. Yeah,
Oh,
it does.
she did. Nice.
That
So,
is nutty.
So yeah, like you were saying, that means that now Butterz can value trade into this Kartik Defender, while also maintaining a very scary board on the back side as well.
Yep, this is a board that needs to be. This is actually a lethal board setup.
Yeah, it is. Like, there's power overwhelming on the other side as well. Not to mention, you can also do some really tricksy things so far, like yeah, like the Gorgon. I forget her name actually.
Zola the Gorgon, yeah.
Yeah, like Gorgon Zola. Yeah. You can do that on Mal'Ganis and then trade the Void Caller in and then get an extra Mal'Ganis.
That doesn't really save you here.
Kazakus, that could
1-mana
potentially save
potion?
him.
Okay, so is it any way you can set up a defile? That's the first thing you need to look at. And I don't think you never
There's
reach
no
7 here.
real way to get 2 without like throwing out the Grizzled Wizard.
So many possibilities.
So you'd have 1, 2, 3, but even the 4. Where would the 4 come from? I actually.
Void Caller is 4.
Yeah, but
Then you have 5. And then you need
But
6.
no,
you need 6.
6.
Well, that's a Dirty Rat. No, Dirty Rat is 2-8.
Day rate is 2/6, mate.
Oh, Dirty Rat is 2-6. Okay, so
But even then, like, that's throwing away so much of your end game.
see here, that's a 4.
There's got 3. That's the 3. That's the 4. So now you can.
Oh yeah,
trade
then
with...
you can actually do the trade.
Yeah, but if
6.
you trade, you also pull out Mal'Ganis from your hand.
True. You need to do that afterwards. So this is a defile that works.
Yeah.
But it's so costly though.
Yeah.
And it still leaves stuff up.
It leaves up the Dreadlord, right? Which can then trade into Mal'Ganis.
Oh, that's you can copy this dude as well if you want to.
You don't want to copy Dreadlord, right?
No. You want it for
Because something else you can do in the end game is you go like Zephyrs into Tyrion, and then you face this to copy Tyrion.
Oh, that works as well.
Like if you don't want to go for like the Emperor into Leroy combo.
So what is your idea here? Sola can also be used here. If you want some more pressure, Sense Demon does absolutely nothing at the moment, I presume.
Well, since Demons fishes out Voidlord from your deck.
Oh yeah. True. You still have Voidlord. So it's still 3 mana, draw 1.
Like draw 1 and get a 1 mana 1/1 to your hand.
Yeah. You can play now.
So
Other option. You need to kill this Mal'Ganis. And you like well if you wanted to push face, you could like push face and play Dark Skies, but that doesn't work because Mal'Ganis make the hero immune. What is Butterz going to do here? He's still thinking. Oh, he's going to.
He's going to offer your original idea with the faceless.
Committing the faceless. That's expensive.
I like Carpet Defender more. I like that quite a bit more. But you know, you've got a float of 4 possibilities, right?
Yeah, sets up a pretty decent board. 8 damage, Cobalt Librarian. And that's
and that's the Dreadlord.
Fits perfectly fine here. And yeah, even if you have a lot of Butterz had a lot of pressure, it all basically gone. And then Battetagger has Gul'dan very soon. That might just refill his board and might be the drop.
I wonder if there's any reason just like pop the PO on the Carpet Defender. Probably not, right?
You just don't use the combo.
I don't know. I'm just throwing possibilities out there. I'm not really sure what to do in this position.
So many possibilities.
So you can Gorgonzola and play another Carpet just to be safe.
Yeah, but again, like
horrible.
Battetagger doesn't run burst damage in his Warlock deck, really. Like
True.
he has Zephyrs and he has Gul'dan, sure, but that's not like a burst combo type damage. Ooh, reanimate. That's pretty good. Alright, what's he gonna reanimate? Void Caller and Librarian. That's not fantastic.
Okay, going in here, killing off.
Killing off the Dreadlord.
Healing up quite a much. That's a Doomsayer. You don't want to see that. That's kind of useless. Or maybe not. Like Dreadlord Doomsayer and be safe. Okay, that's a silly axe.
I'll throw out a different question, by the way. What use does Finley have at this point for Battetagger? Seems pretty useless. Outside of like just filling 3 mana in a turn.
Yeah, but you don't want a different hero power. Oh, 10 mana spell. 8 damage, 7-3 friendly minutes. 3 friendly minutes you always take, right? It's a juicy spell. Transfer. Oh, he
Ooh,
got
that's
cheap
actually
and...
a really good potion, yeah.
Yeah, gets back his, yeah.
Like, it makes Blood Reaver Gul'dan on its off far less powerful.
So you can trade and defile here. No, that doesn't work. Because you only have one. How do you... What happens when you Dark Skies? Dark Sky will deal 10.
So
Yeah, so
yeah,
that should
clear
be...
everything and then the Void Caller Step for help yourself.
Yeah, Void Lord comes out.
And then
Double
Cobalt
Librarian.
Librarian's coming out.
Do you even put down a Lotheb now?
Hmm.
Lotheb
Is
is
it necessary to play Lotheb would be my question.
Reno also works, right?
What are you going to use Solar on this game? I don't really want to use it on Reno, to be honest. Just seems unnecessary. I don't know.
Thorazian? If you pull it.
Eh.
You can use it on Zephyrs, I guess. But he's
I
only
guess
used
you can
Zephyrs.
also use it on stuff like Boom Pistol Bully, because that's also in this list.
Yeah. Boom Pistol Bully stops Blood Reaver Gul'dans. Here comes the Blood Reaver Gul'dan, though. Speaking of.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Let's see what 7 demons are going to turn up. Oh, sorry, 4 demons. My bad.
It's the only one that's died. So, how do you deal with this, though? Do you have a Defile Clear here? 1, 2, and then that's 6.
The Void Walkers from Void Lord are 3.
So many
Yeah.
possibilities.
So you have 1, 2, 3. You don't have
If you trade into the Dreadlord, you'd have 5. With Bran, you'd have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a full clear then. Like you just go. Wait, but you need to trade Void Lords. How would that work?
So many
So you trade.
You trade... Okay, if you trade the
Oh,
Void Lord
wait.
in, it's on 2. Oh.
Oh, okay. Spell's just gonna face this Mal'Ganis. Alright.
Yeah.
And then Lotheb, I guess.
That trades like that.
Oh, is he
no
gonna go
Lotheb.
for Doom? What's he doing? Oh, is he just go? Ah, he's clearing Void Caller and then going for Doom. So okay.
Like trying to buy himself a turn here, and then he sets up Nasop next turn.
I mean, he doesn't really set up himself next turn because the Void Lord, when it dies, spits out 3 Void Walkers, and
Oh,
that
true.
really messes up Nazov. Something Butterz can do next turn, though, is he can go Bran into Zola, and then he gets 2 more Brans,
Yeah.
which invites very unique possibilities.
He might just go on the South and then hope that the South sticks and then go solo on the South. So the question here for Battetagger, yeah, he opens it up and then he can't really kill it. Yeah, because it's too big. So he just skips turn and then you just go on the South. And then maybe you shouldn't have opened. Yeah, then maybe you shouldn't have opened it up. But yeah, that's.
I wouldn't have opened it up there. Like, the Void Walkers are always going to show up no matter what, right? So it's not like opening up the Void Caller really, like the Void Lord rather. God, there's so many cards that have Void in their name, isn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah, you get
There's
what I mean, right?
We are no void or voids.
Here's another like unique possibility, like going for like Bran Zola into Nosferatu and just milling cards away from Battetagger.
Oh,
Like, his deck is actually getting kind of small. And you can mill like 4 cards this turn at least if you want.
Yeah, what if Bran Nosferatu Zola? So you copy the Nosferatu.
Yeah, and then you could just go for N'Zoth, I guess. Like that's the safe play. That's the boring play.
Yeah, but he has the Battetagger has the Kosakus potion to deal with that.
Which is something you would most likely expect at this point, I would think, from Battetagger, like as Butterz here.
Or wait.
Like Polymorph is an auto pick from a 10-mana potion in this matchup.
Well,
like
yeah,
not
but
only
wait
for
a
N'Zoth,
second.
but also for Gul'dan.
Bran Lord Godfrey clears this board, right?
So many bloody
6, 7.
I believe you're right, actually. But I was about to say, to turn the phrase, do you even want to do a clear like that? Would you not just want to use the potion?
Yeah, it is summon 3 friendly minions and sheep everything. So 3 friendly minions can be big.
hunger grows.
It just seems like it would be a bit of a waste of a brand. Oh, or you can just ping Godfrey as well. Does that?
Yeah, that works as well.
That actually clears the board, doesn't it?
1,
So yeah, why even use brand when you can ping?
3, 4. Yeah, perfect. 5.
Oh, it doesn't clear
Oh.
everything, but it clears
Almost.
quite a lot of the board. It clears enough to where Dark Skies will just clean the rest up next turn.
Yeah.
No, ooh, Brand Kazakus into Zola. Now
that is juicy. Getting lots of Kazakus potions there.
I would like to see a 5 first, but okay.
Took a 10. And then he takes a 5, I assume.
No, he's going
10.
for another 10. I don't know, these 10 mana potions seem really kind of underwhelming.
Transform all minions to 1/1 cheap.
I mean more like the benefits they provide, right, for 10 mana.
Yeah, true.
But it's got 2 more, so I guess it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Is he just going face?
I mean, there's no 1 damage AoE in the Warlock list, right? So why not?
It's Dark Sky or bust, right?
I mean, there's only 6 cards in hand for Dark Skies in general.
Is this a Kazakus potion? This is a really weak Kazakus potion for Battetagger.
That's kind of what I mean, right? Like, the 10 mana Kazakus potions, while they obviously have impact, they're not flexible, right? Like, you're not able to do much else.
Pretty good one, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that worked out pretty nicely. I would like to see like Deathlord come out here.
Yeah.
Anyway, with an empty board like this, I would imagine we're probably going to see the Kazakus potion now.
Yeah, we had a 1 with cheap everything, and then I 8, which is pretty okay.
I mean, sheeping a Dreadlord when you're ahead in fatigue is pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
And you've already seen N'Zoth and Gul'dan, I believe, as Butterz at this point, if I'm not mistaken.
Did we see N'Zoth? Yeah, we saw N'Zoth. It was horrible, right? No, we saw Gul'dan. It was horrible. We haven't seen N'Zoth yet.
Yeah, I can't say I remember seeing N'Zoth yet.
Another 10 mana?
10 mana potions. I don't like this. I really don't like all these 10 mana potions.
They're just way too heavy.
Like, how many turns does Butterz realistically think he has in this game? That's my question.
Yeah, the thing with 5 mana is just you can fit it in everywhere, right?
Oh my god, that's a huge overdraw!
That is a game winning.
Never mind. I guess it turns out Butterz does have a lot of time on his hands. Alright then.
Yeah, that's a game winning burn right there.
Like, 4 10 mana potions is not feasible. It's not. Like, you don't have that many turns to spend 10 mana and watch as your opponent does nothing. It's unrealistic.
Yeah, and it's sometimes you just don't want the 10 mana effect, because the 10 mana effect for polymorph, for instance, is polymorph everything. You might just want to polymorph one thing, right?
Or you may only need a 4 damage AoE rather than a 6 damage AoE.
Like, when you had 2 10 mana potions, you don't need 2 more.
Yeah, especially only 2 more. No. Especially not with that hero power up there, because the Gul'dan hero power is a 3 damage lifesteal hero power. So that's a 6 health deficit every turn that thing's online. So
are we seeing it? You need to start spending those 10 mana potions.
You need to start spending the potions soon.
Yeah, and now if you had picked up a 5 mana
potion... At the same time though, like, clearing the board is also kind of a priority. Yeah.
What is this? Oh! Well, there's no 10 mana potions anymore. There 9 mana potions.
Well, it might be 8 mana potions in a minute.
Yeah,
If Emperor
that's,
doesn't die, there'll be 8 mana potions, and suddenly they're much more flexible.
yeah, that's just the Warlord.
Yeah,
That's not
8
gonna do
mana
much.
potions now. All right, you got
Okay.
me, Butters. You got me.
He's
I
just gonna
guess-
let them become 5 mana potions with a 10 mana effect. That's the goal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Lothar means that spells are gonna cost 5 more next turn. So there was no way to clear Emperor. That's brutal.
Oh, there was Zephyr's Death or something, but that's so expensive.
Yeah, like kind of defeats the point at that stage. So let's see.
Summon 3 pin the minion, deal 8 damage.
I'm down for summoning 3 friendly minions dealing 8 damage. I'm not. Yeah, that sounds pretty tasty.
What do we
Let's
get?
see. Bad. Okay. And they're all
Not the
bad
best.
because they all die to Twisting Never. Also, that's just poor sequencing on the part of Butterz right there, because he didn't need to draw that card.
Oh yeah. He needs to think of fatigue, right?
Yeah, exactly. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
8
go
mana
down, though.
potions. Alright, Butters, you got me.
But these would be 3 mana potions, though, meaning you could play 3 of them at the same time. That's actual.
I mean, you're not going to play 3 Kazakus potions in the same turn. Come on now.
You could play 2 though, and a hero power. Okay, here comes Zephyr's.
Something you can do as well is get Shadowwood Ruin, which is going to be pretty good against this board.
Yeah, brawl as well. And he picks a brawl.
Yeah, but you pick Shadowwood Ruin as the second one because it's just more efficient.
Kills everything except the Ziliax, right? And the
And the
Zephyrs.
Zephyrs, yeah, and it leaves up your board, which is more valuable.
yeah, that's kind of nutty. And now he's out of cards because he drew an extra card that he didn't need to draw.
No, it's funny, if he didn't draw that card and Battetagger played the Gnome, that would have been game over.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But yeah, we can't play in hindsight like that.
So 6 damage here is not enough to
So
do
many
anything. How is
At the,
what
at
kind
the
of
very
potion?
least, I think you have to clear Brand this turn as Butters.
Yeah, transform all minions to 1/1s.
Like, it would probably
80
be
demons?
better for Butters, just like double train to Brand and then just Blood Reaver.
Yeah, that makes sense. Blood Reaver is going to be a
at the
full
same
board.
time, though, it's a bit awkward because it makes the possibility of that Kazakus potion that's still there being like extra devastating.
Yep.
Let's see what he goes for. Oh, Defile Kazakus potion? Okay. Oh, Defile Gul'dan, yeah, okay.
That makes sense. Pushes extra 3.
Yeah, let's see what he gets from that.
Pretty juicy.
Pretty juicy
gonna lie.
polymorph potion, yeah.
Yeah, that needs to be polymorphed though, not brawl. That still leaves. Okay, what do you get? Deathlord, Celiax, and a 5/5.
A whole lot of lifesteal and a whole lot of nothing else.
Okay, 8 mana potions. Let's go. We can fit in a hero power with them. Which one?
You got 3 of them.
You polymorph this board?
Do you want to polymorph this board? Actually, if you polymorph this board, does it polymorph the sheep as well? I guess
Yeah,
that's
it does. I
fine.
think.
I mean, we'll find out in a moment, won't we? I guess that's fine though. Like, you're not too worried about that.
Battetagger still has Reno, and
I was about to say, Battetagger has Reno, but Butters doesn't.
he has 6 cards left in his deck. Holy.
Hunger grows.
Yeah. I guess, like, at the end of the day, because Butters knew he was this far behind on fatigue, he just decided that he needed the extra value from the potions rather than the
Maybe-
flexibility, but I'm not sure I agree with it even now. Oh, well.
He could have been ahead of fatigue if he did my play though. This is like a full polymorph here. Do you wanna? Yeah, you just want to suck face, right?
There's no way at the moment for Battetagger to deal with this 8/8 demon without committing Brawl.
Oh,
Or Twisting Never.
does he need to though?
Well, he needs to get rid of this 8/8 somehow. And if the 8/8 wins the Brawl here, that would be a tragedy.
That's 1 in 11. Well, yeah, still 1 in 11. Oh, last minion out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't count the odds. It's you never know what can happen.
There's still more potions coming. Let's see. Next Kasaki's potion, is that damage and summon?
Damage is gonna be the yeah. You're gonna go for the 8/8 and then the
Transform minions 1/1.
and then summon an 8/8. Yeah, you're just gonna go for the 4 minion board, right?
Yeah, it's gonna get twisting, but you might
I
get
mean,
death rattles.
best case, you get good death rattles off of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you get the Dreadlord, right? Dreadlord is the nuts here.
There has been a fair few Dreadlords that have died this game,
And
Death
Carpet
Rattles as well.
defenders.
The issue is as well is that there was also 7 sheep that died this game too.
Oh yeah.
Many bloody
So it's a mixed bag. I still think though I would go for the potion first, because you want to have a board before going for Boom Pistol Bully.
Yeah. Boom Pistol Bully locks out board.
I must
It doesn't
feed
necessarily
now. So many
do anything about it.
Oh, what's he gonna do? His time is running out.
He's just doing an 8/8.
Oh, let's find out. Oh, he's gonna
been-
go for the Boom Pistol Bully. Alright.
and start sucking on face. And it's like, well, this is enough.
Well, I mean, it's
You
a
need-
stalemate. Like, both players just gonna hero power on face every turn anyway.
The Plague of Flames.
With Gnome Feratu, I guess.
No Feratu, Plague of Flames, and you still have time to hero power.
I mean, to be honest, I think Battetagger's just done it.
Yeah, he is way ahead in fatigue, or like
Like, all... The thing is, all Battetagger has to do now is just find a way to deal with the last Kazakus potion.
and he has
Because he
Twisting
has
Nether,
Reno Zola, like, he can survive for a long time.
Yeah. Now comes the
So yeah,
potion.
next,
That's gonna be 4 minions.
yeah, the potion is going to be 4 minions, and then hopefully grabs at least 1 or 2 Death Rattle minions as well.
You need Death Rattle minions, or else you're just out of it.
Yeah.
Do you take the 8/8 instead?
Hunger grows.
He has a sheep 8/8.
Well, I mean, the res potion also gives you an 8/8, right?
Yeah, but the sheep 8/8 might force a Twisting Nether.
I mean, I wouldn't force it on this particular turn. I'd rather just use that last, to be honest, because it also sheets any potential threats the opponent has on board as well.
Yeah. It's true. What potential threats does Battetagger have left though?
Well, Reno, for one.
That's 1.
But yeah, it's 4 cards left in deck.
I must
It is a Mistress of Mixtures that we saw him put in the bottom. It's like a couple of cards he put in the bottom, right? What else was it?
Let's see. What's it gonna get? Let's
8/8
see.
and...
No.
That's a good one.
Lord.
Oh, and
Defender.
that's important.
That's insane. Because the minions that are being called back also have lifesteal. So that's gonna make the difference as well in this.
Yeah, and you just need to punch, but
I think if you're Butterz as well, I would also consider just going for Leroy and then just using the hero power on the 1/1.
oh yeah, maybe. Well, Lyra just dies to the hero power, but then that
Yeah,
that
but then that
5/5
leads to 5/5 up.
Sure.
And like with the 5/5, you're pushing 8 damage per turn anyway. Like there's no opportunity to end the game with just Leroy burst damage. It's unrealistic.
Oh, he's 9 damage though.
Hmm.
Are you going to sheep now? No.
No. You never sheep here yet. You have to wait. Yeah.
go to
So
the
now you ping the whelp. And you ping the whelp because you want the 5/5 lifesteal to stick.
Yeah.
Like you could go face, but going face seems it seems unrealistic.
You need to do some math here. But the hero powers basically cancel each other out.
Not to mention you still know that Battetagger has Reno, which is important.
You need to force the Reno out now. That's Lothab.
I mean, Lothab's good. Like Lothab misses hero power. Or Reno. I'm not a fan of Reno though necessarily because it leaves the option, like it removes the option of a Zola. Now you only have one Reno for the whole game.
Yeah, and this is going to be hit face, hero power, potion.
Yeah. And there's no way to clear the 8/8 this turn as well. I'm not sure it matters necessarily. Ooh, that's a dead draw though.
That is a dead draw. Well, you can low thab Solar hero power, and they can play low thab next turn as well, just for pressure, right? You will take 8.
I mean, it's not just pressure. It's like fatigue is also setting in.
Yep.
And once this 8/8 is gone, Butterz is out of damage. And when he's out of damage, he loses the game.
What is the last card, though? That's the question.
Let's find out. Doomsayer. That's actually a really nice draw.
Yeah, you can low thab Doomsayer. Or you can just Doomsayer.
Because that redirects attention away from your face. If Doomsayer goes off, you lose the game.
Yeah. Then you hero power that one, meaning you can kill it next turn with Cobalt.
Yep.
Yeah, and you just seal out the game. You don't need to do anything else. Yeah. That's just...
That's checkmate.
Yeah, checkmate there. Battetagger takes 1-1 onto the board. This is a long semifinals. Paradox.
Well, at the very least, we won't have to deal with that matchup again, hopefully.
True. So what is left now? So we have Warlock left for Butterz.
Warlock and Priest left.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, it's Priest and Warrior left.
Yeah, so it can still have a mirror, but the Priest mirror is very different. It's much faster than the Priest mirror of Standard.
Yep. Well, we'll find out in a few moments if it will be the Priest mirror or if it will be something else. The Dead Man's Hand Warrior will be an interesting one.
Yeah, that will be a long one as well, most likely.
Oh, looks like it's going to be a classic Raza Priest versus Highlander Warlock.
That's a very specific one as well. It's very weird. Because the Warlock can put on a lot of pressure for the Priest needs to answer. But the Priest can just kill you. Like, really fast. If you, like, tap a little bit, you just die.
I mean, it depends on the start of the Priest, right? They're not guaranteed to have Polk out on curve every game.
That's true. But usually, as a Warlock, you're much lower health than the Priest. And that means you're much more likely to die from, like, the spawn.
From, like, one good spawn of Shadow's turn. Yeah.
Oh, Butterz has some juicy cards here. All the demons in hand already. That's a Kasakis, though. That's a pretty juicy one as well.
At the very least, I can safely say Dirty Rat won't be coming down anytime soon.
Nope. That's a scary card. Kasakis might, though.
Yeah, 5-mana Polymorph Potion. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, 5-mana Polymorph is pretty good.
Polymorph Draw 2 would be really good.
Yep. Like, you don't need the 1-mana potion for damage here.
See, that's Draw 2. And that's not Polymorph, unfortunately.
Freeze, though. What did he take? Let's see.
Let's take a look over that Kazakus potion real quick, shall we?
Yeah. Besides that, though, Butterz is a pretty full hand here. We'll go for the Lovely
Go for the Defile and then trade, okay. Alright, let's see. What's the Voidlord gonna give? It's gonna give Dreadlord.
Most offensive minion there. Ooh, that's the Sphere of Saphians.
Sphere of Sapiens is alright, but at this point, Battetagger doesn't really have a good way of dealing with this 5/7 pre-Psychic Scream.
Well, does it need to deal with it though? It's only 5 damage. He has renew
it's
and heal.
only 1/6 of my life total.
Well, he has renew and heal, so that's 1 turn. And he has the Kasakis potion, and I think it says freeze on that one. Oh! No, Battetagger. You saw the 10 demons.
I think he's being a bit ballsy here. He's like, okay, you can have these demons. I'm just going to shuffle them back next turn.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
don't necessarily agree with this play, but I understand the rationale behind it.
He's gonna take 9 here.
And 9 is a lot of damage, but without the Leroy combo, it's not going to be that bad. Like, it could be worse.
Oh,
Oh,
Sola.
Zola or Mal'Ganis. Okay, I like that.
Extra Mal'Ganis is into the pool. Yes, please.
Not
What's
only
good
that,
for... Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, what's good for Battetagger though is that this doesn't go into the death pool for Gul'dan.
True. What I was going to bring up though is that extra Mal'Ganis also gives more value to Raise Dead into Voidcaller,
Oh yeah, true.
as well as Archwitch Willow up there as well. That's also
Ultra Cleric, that's a skip.
Novice
Novice
Engineer. So yeah, I think you have to Psychic Scream now. This is way too much damage to let stick on the board.
Oh, he's not going to. Oh, he has freeze.
Actually,
yeah.
oh yeah, you got the freeze part of the Kazakus potion. Okay. Okay, that makes the rationale like easier to understand. Like, if you're gonna freeze
big-
anyway, you might as well
oh.
use Dirty Rat.
See here, full hand from Butterz. He needs to get rid of some cards. Thoracian with a full hand is pretty juicy, but you will expect the Psychic Scream. But that makes your follow-up turn so much better because like everything is there. So, yeah. This is gonna get Screamed. Then he follows up with Arch Willow, and that's gonna pull like a demon. Ooh,
That's
Zephyrs.
good thing Zephyrus is there too. There's additional counterplay next turn, but at the same time though, the longer this game goes on and the more turns pass without Raza or Anduin drawn, the worse position the priest finds itself.
Yep. That's Psychic Scream coming in, and we will probably see Archwitch Willow here pulling one out of hand. Can it be a Mal'Ganis? No, it's a
It's
Void
going to be a
Lord.
Void Lord
And
and a Dreadlord, but that's alright. You can just hardcast Mal'Ganis next turn, and there's Polka.
That's
So
something
now we
play.
know that Shadow Reaper Anduin is going to come into play next turn.
So you have a Glacial Shard. Like you can
even
take a
use
little
Novice
beating.
Engineer to preemptively draw Shadow Reaper Anduin,
Yeah. It's just
so that Gnome Feratu can't mill it. Because that would be a complete disaster if Battetagger goes for Polko and then doesn't draw, and then just loses the game to a Gnome Feratu. Oh my god. I would weep if that happened.
we have Shadow Form. No.
Yeah, that's not the
No.
same though. I'm pretty sure it'll go. Yeah,
The hero power does the
Alright.
same.
Come on. Okay, there you go. Good man. You actually played the Novice Engineer. But hold on a moment. Let me check Battetagger's list.
Oh, he can burn Raza now.
It's a 50-50 because he plays Mass Hysteria. But obviously, Buzz doesn't know that, so he's going to go for the Gnome Feratu anyway, because the chances of burning Raza is pretty high. And if it's not Raza, it's Reno, and Reno is definitely worth burning.
Yeah. Oh, if you just had Bran.
But yeah,
here.
if this burns Raza, oh, that would also be a tragedy.
Yeah, you always play it now though, because you burn either
You
Reno
know it's going to be a good card.
and
Oh,
it's Raza. Ooh.
Oh no!
That
And
is
now with
sick.
that, Battetagger's hero power, Shadow Reaper Anduin is going to be much worse. Because now you can't spam it anymore. You have to use it for 2 mana. What an absolute disaster here for Battetagger.
That is an absolute disaster indeed.
Because it was a 50-50. He could have milled Mass Hysteria and then it would have been fine.
Yeah. By the way, we are playing Wild, right? Why isn't anyone playing Mind Blast in this? Isn't it needed?
That is a wonderful question. One
Because
actually
I
cannot
remember
answer.
Mind Blast and Veln being like the key staple combo. with Shadow Reaper added.
In this format, it's now a Spawn of Shadows, right? Like, why play 7 mana Velen when you can play 4 mana Velen?
True. Why not play both? I don't know. Maybe it's...
Well, probably because you have aggro matchups to consider, but yeah.
True. So Mass Hysteria is picked up. We'll be able to clear off part of this board, but this Shadow Reaper Anden is clearing up also some of this board.
But it's not the same, Elder. It's not the same.
Shadow Reaper Anden with a 2 mana. Oh, this is going to be an uphill battle.
Not only that, let's not forget, Mal'Ganis is still in hand.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, this is going to
a lot of damage. There is the Reno, and Butterz.
Yeah, but if you play Reno, you're not clearing the board.
Yeah, Butterz should know that Reno is available.
Not to mention, yeah, you can also reanimate for 0 mana and 0 damage if you want.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I think it only gets... No, it gets 2 minions at this point, right?
Yeah, maybe you want to do it with after some more stuff.
Oh no, we are going to see it reanimate, which gets Willow and Voidcaller, which is actually really good.
Mind Runner Lucia, though. That's a new addition to this priest.
I mean, it's not going to do a whole lot.
No.
But
you can Mass Hysteria coin Reno. You can Mass Hysteria coin Reno, though.
You most certainly can. I think you would trade off the 2 smaller minions first, though, right?
Yeah. You trade You trade 1 into the 3/4 maybe, and then no. You don't need to do that.
The other issue with using Reno here is that you can't seance it back, and then your life total is at a static 30 for like the rest of the game. Like you can't just heal back again.
That's a good hit. That's a bad hit. That's a good hit. That's a good hit.
That worked out pretty nicely, but at the same time though...
Do you need the Reno then?
I mean, you could use Holy Ripple. And then you're at 11. Nah, that's too risky. You have to Reno. As much as it sucks, you have to Reno.
There comes... Oh, Gul'dan?
Well, here comes a consideration for Gul'dan. I think you still go for it. But looks like he's going to wait one more turn just to get rid of Reno first. Before committing to the... Oh, no.
So many possibilities.
Willow is also quite good right now, right? Because you still have a demon in the deck.
So yeah, Voidcaller, and then what's the demon in your deck? It's not Dreadlord, is it? Is it the original Mal'Ganis?
Yeah, I think it should be Mal'Ganis.
No, because... Oh, actually, it might be. God, so many demons have been played, man. I don't remember.
Because one Mal'Ganis got shuffled in, and the other one was from Sola, and that one from Sola died now.
That's true.
Or you can just
also making a Blood Reaver Gul'dan pretty good if like multiple Mal'Ganis is dead at this point. Let's see.
Only one Mal'Ganis.
Reno's being left up.
Oh, that's...
That means that Seance can now be used to get Reno back. That's actually pretty good for Battetagger, but at the same time, he has to clear this board, so is it really that good for him?
Yeah, and it is hard to clear the board when you don't have the free hero power as well. Hero power costing 2 is so much.
Psych, it's actually not that hard to do it, because you can just Shadow Ruin. That was a trick question.
Shadow Ruin is pretty good right here.
So you Seance Reno, trade Reno into... Actually, you don't even need to trade Reno into Voidlord, so Seance Reno, then Zephyrs for Showered Ruin.
Yeah.
And then just clear most of the board from there. Okay, that's poor sequencing on the part of Battetagger there, but...
Yeah.
Wait, what? What?
He probably didn't think about Shadow and Ruin, I guess.
Well, no, it was literally right in front of him.
Yeah, but he, like... I
Yeah,
guess.
but
Yeah,
surely,
yeah.
surely you would pick Showered Ruin and then just say on Zephyrs, though. Surely that's
Yeah.
better. I know,
Now
I'm
comes,
really confused right now.
now comes a new offensive from Butterz here, and it seems like this is going to be the nail in the coffin here for Battetagger.
Shadow Visions is not
does
going to do it.
nothing, costing 5 extra.
Yeah, you gotta pick a new card. Like, Shadow Visions does nothing here. And there's
And
still
Butterz is
Leroy
presenting
PO
the,
in hand for Butterz, along with the hero power.
it's a penance. Does
I mean, Penance
nothing.
heals for 4. Actually, heals for 3. Like, you could just go hero power Penance on the 5/5. There's still 11 on board, and then there's still 13 from hand. So, yeah, we're done here.
We're done here. Butterz will take the 2-1. Let's just see if Battetagger has any more spunk. Because to kill the Ciliax as well. Questionable place here, but yeah. Butterz sends everything face. And that's gonna be all she wrote. Butterz takes a 2-1 and 1 step away from the grand finals here at Chillier Mountain.
Absolutely. And this last deck is the Raza Priest of his own, right?
Yes, it's Rasa Priest of his own.
Okay.
So we might
I
have...
mean, it's not a guaranteed like win here for like Butterz, right? Because he's still got the Dead Man's Hand Warrior, which in theory is still really good against Priest, but maybe not. I don't know.
We saw Butterz how he handled himself with it earlier though, which was really well. He handled it really well versus the Odd Warrior, and I believe that if he plays that kind of mathematics, he will probably beat this warrior anyways. We will not see that though. We will see the mirror. Battetagger has Shadowy Branduin, keeps in an opening hand. Butterz,
and you know what that
Madame
means,
Lazul.
Elder?
What does that mean?
That means Madame Lazul is going to be really... Oh, never mind. I was going to say Madame Lazul is going to be really good, but then Butterz was like, I just got my Anduin anyway.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
I mean, it's still going to be a good card. It's just going to be less of a good card with Battetagger having these really bad cards in his hand. I think Butterz just goes for Wildgrowth here, actually. It just lines up so well with what he's up to. Like, Zephyrs on 2, Wildgrowth on 3, Azure Drake on 4, Anduin on like 6 or 7 if he wants.
Yep. Wild Growth is pretty good, getting that Shadow Reaper out early. Mage Talnos needs to get some card draw done. You can also Holy Smite with it to keep protection, or you just want to have something this Mage Talons can trade into. I think that's better, right?
I mean, you just go face some Zephyrs this turn.
Yeah, of course. But for Battetagger, it's instead of just clearing off the Zephyrs, just take it. Oh, there's Zephyrs of his own.
I mean, you're not going to play it this turn, are you?
No.
No.
It's not going to offer you anything good.
Yeah. Mindrender Lucia.
What is
Still
Zephyr's
nothing
offer?
that Lucia's going to really be able to do at this point. Coil isn't that, though.
Yeah, Mortal Coil works.
Penflinger.
Penflinger is actually a good idea in this deck.
It's kind of cute, yeah. Oh, and speaking of, I guess both players can have a Penflinger if they want. I don't know, I don't see you needing a second Anduin in this matchup. Like, this isn't a matchup revolved around big minions.
Penflinger is interesting tech choice in this deck, actually, because you have so many local spells. I mean, basically, yeah, it really synergizes well with Shadowy Branduin and Raza.
It's taking quite a while to consider this choice, too. It's probably like, wait, what? Penflinger?
It's like, is this even good, is what he's thinking.
Oh, apparently he does think it's good.
Yeah. Do you want to
Is he
spend
gonna
more mana?
Zephyrs as well or not? Yeah, he is. Okay, cool.
You just spend the mana now. Be the one with the
At
threat.
this point, both sides are just really wanting to find Raza.
Yeah,
They have the
Raza
hand
is
win,
like...
now they just
What is Elun's will?
Hmm.
Do you just mind render here?
Indeed. What do you want? Will you take the coin?
You take the
Or
coin.
whatever.
You see what was stolen via Madame Lazul. You possibly get to play that a couple of spells. Like, it seems alright. I don't know. Like, your hand sucks. Like, I guess like the only downside would be like you give up your Spawn of Shadows, but I don't know if that's that big of a downside.
True. So for Butterz
Oh.
here, yeah, just Aster Drake.
Acid Drake isn't bad. I was about to say, fun tech as well is that you can loot hoarder and then pen flinger your own loot hoarder to play around
Oh,
Potion of Madness.
that's big brain moment right there. It's no, not Mistress. It's a long time I've seen you, Priestess.
And speaking of Potion of Madness, there it is.
So are you pen flingering here? And yeah, pen flinger.
Yeah, and then
Smite.
Holy Smite. Yeah.
It's cute, cute, cute. It's basically acting as one spell power for 1 mana. Cute.
Dustbreaker's not that useful. I think you probably are just going to cycle off the loot hoarder this turn because you really want to find Raza. Or just go for Anduin first, that works too.
Yep, need the first Anduin. Be the change you want in the world. Because now you can start pressuring with hero power, and like every card you play is actually going to like translate to 2 damage at least.
And you know Battetagger doesn't have Raza, because if they had Raza they would have played it already.
Yep. That's a Sphere of Sapience though. That is something that might mean Raza in the near future.
Well, he has 2 cards per turn to dig for it, so yeah.
So you hero power face, play loot order, hero power face, play the pen finger. Just kill the loot order. Oh, you don't want to cash in on the hero powers here? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all.
You just wanna start spamming the button, don't you?
Yes.
I'm mostly indifferent actually to spamming the button early. My perspective
if you might come in the situation where you never hit Raza, and then like every time you didn't then spend your button when you could, and then just wasting card, or you basically wasting card. But like cards are a 2 damage.
I'll throw out a different argument. Your opponent hasn't hit Raza yet, so if you hit Raza first, you're in an incredible position.
Yeah, of course.
Your opponent is
saying.
also clearly trying very hard to dig for Raza, and denying them opportunities is also pretty important. Like, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing to play the game like this. I don't know if it's correct. I'm not a Raza priest expert, but I don't think this is bad.
This play I like though.
Convert.
Ooh. You hero. It doesn't matter if you hero power first or after. This novice here.
Master spell. It's still not Raza.
How many cards are left in both
Raza first will be at a pretty big advantage though.
Loot hoarder. That's Raza. That's
not Raza. I mean, that's a good card, but that's not Raza.
Oh, this one I like. You play this, you get a 5 or 1 mana. You get a 1 mana.
So you deal 3, draw a card. Nice.
Then you ping something off, and you kill something.
Yeah, I mean, you have to ping Novice Engineer, right? Because you don't have access to healing at this point. Every point of damage matters.
If you want to, you can kill off both if you want by pinging off the 1/3 and then potion. But
Shadowy thoughts. The shadows grow short.
Hmm.
the convert here is pretty good as well. Okay, so he's going for
Kazakus Potion.
just a draw.
Still not Rosa. He's running out of charges on this thing. Acolyte of Pain. Okay, that can be used for Penflinger as well for additional cycle.
Yep. You can Acolyte of Pain, Penflinger it, Draconic Study, Penflinger it.
You have to be a bit careful as well of overdrawing.
Yep, exactly. You're a pretty full hand here.
Anyway, yeah, we're going to see Acolyte first, followed by the Penflinger, I would imagine. And then, like, think about the rest.
Shadowy thoughts.
I'd say the main advantage for Butterz at this point is that he's 13 health ahead of his opponent.
Yeah.
To me.
Butterz has a good, healthy Spirit Lash. Okay, Spirit Lash works as well.
Grow short.
Psychic Scream.
Just get
Average. Penflinger. Oh, you're running out of time, Butterz. And the Breath of the Infinite. Okay. Still not Raza, though.
no Rasa for him. That's a dirty rat. Well,
Dirty rat-
you know
dirty
Rasa
rat.
is not in hand, so it's no use to dirty rat.
Well, I mean, might have drawn at the end of that last turn, but yeah, I understand. It's not really worth taking that
Now it's
risk.
going to overdraw.
Oh, he's trying to be clever here. He's trying to mind render to take the opponent's Raza. Yeah, he's trying to be clever, and unfortunately, neither side has Raza. Sorry, Battetagger. This actually kind of helps Butterz more, to be honest, because now he has an extra opportunity to find Raza
Yeah.
from his opponent's deck.
And if he plays the opponent's Rasa, that's going to be quite something. Draconid Operative.
Is bad because it
Yeah.
adds a card from, like, it gives you a card.
No, he killed his own Penflinger as well.
Yeah, because you don't want to give your opponent the Penflinger back. Come on.
Yeah, do you play something? You play the 2-mana dragon, right?
Yeah, you definitely play the dragon, and then you just Penflinger your opponent's face. Yeah. Well, that's
Okay.
not Raza.
So what do you want to do here as...
So,
Butterz?
Psychic Scream puts these cards into your deck, right?
Yep.
So you don't want to do that. That would be a bad idea. Is there any way to get rid of this 5/4 this turn besides Psychic Scream? Because you can't def it and you can't hero power it.
You can Potion of Madness,
But you
freeze
can also
it,
just Glacial
Mass
Shard it, I guess.
Hysteria. Yeah. You have a lot of like... You could just spend a lot of cards. That's what you want to do now.
I mean, that's what you want to do, right? Butterz probably also wants to throw away the, what's it called? The Spawn of Shadows as well.
Yeah, maybe you should play it first, the Spawn of Shadows, before you Mass Hysteria.
I would prefer that, yeah.
Short.
It's just... I guess, like, the logic is that he doesn't really, Oh. Well, that didn't work out the way that, Butterz was intending, I think.
Oh well, this is something at least. He emptied his hand a lot more than your opponent emptied yours.
Yeah.
That's a Draconid Operative though.
That's a Draconid Operative being drawn from... Actually, I don't know. Oh,
No,
yeah,
what?
Well, yeah, it checked it from the opponent's deck.
Ah, I see. Huh.
Because Mind Render Lucia, like, swaps it, like...
Yeah.
After you draw.
After the draw phase. No.
Oh,
during
there's
the draw
Reno.
phase.
Reno's also not Rasa.
It's a wrong Highlander card, Battetagger. Okay, he's doing the
Yeah.
correct one now. He's just seeing that he needs to...
Well, yeah, he needs to get damage in.
Yeah.
Because Raza's just not turning up. And he also knows...
There's...
He knows that Butterz is definitely winning the value game. Oh
Let's
my
see.
god, this can discover Raza because Battetagger's deck is getting pretty low.
Yeah.
And it
Poke out.
doesn't.
Poke
It
out,
does
though,
get
is
Poke
huge.
out. Yeah. So that will get Raza or Reno.
Reno first and then Poke. Then...
Yeah, I mean, it guarantees you're drawing Raza very soon, which is what you've been hoping for this whole game.
Yep.
Darkness speaks to me.
Race Dead is so good as well, though.
Is it though? It's not as good as Polk Out, let's be honest.
Of course not, of course not, of course not.
Especially with Butterz having a hand that full.
Darkness
You know,
speaks
context
to me.
matters.
The shadows grow short.
Their shadows grow short. There we go.
The shadows have shorts.
Apparently they're gonna get broken too. Let's see. Top card is also not Raza, so probably gonna draw a different one now.
Yep, just draw, 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 draw.
And that's also not Raza, so yeah, we're probably gonna see another turn. Maybe this is Psychic Scream actually, just to delay it a bit longer.
Might
Because
be.
obviously, Battetagger doesn't know that Butterz just drew a Polk Out, right?
Race Dead.
See, 2 million.
Just clearing. Oh, that's another
my
Mind
God,
Render
another
illusion.
Mind Render. Which can actually... no, Mind Render into Polk Out would actually help Butterz.
Yeah. It's going face.
See, yeah,
and
he's
then
just going
death.
face now. Okay, I respect that.
I respect this. This is fine. He is running out of cards, but he has the Mind Render illusion, so you can always play your opponent's card. That's not what you're looking for. The thing is now, is if you poke out, your opponent can time them. No, he can't time the Mind Render because you don't have any card draw.
Okay, so you would draw your card for the turn and then Mind Render?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the timing would be off. Or you can just mass dispel and just help your opponent. Well, I mean, this actually doesn't help Battetagger just yet, though. And speaking of Polk Out, there he is on the other side, too.
And he will also draw a Raza right now, so...
Yeah, because Reno has actually been drawn for Battetagger.
Yep.
But he knows that Raza will be coming out first here for Butterz, and that's going to impact his decisions.
If he Mind Renders now?
Yeah, I think he has to, from his perspective. Like,
Yeah, because if he Mind Renders now, the... I'm just thinking, yeah, because then he won't draw the Raza.
yeah, then he won't draw
yeah.
Raza. Unless, of course, Raza happens to be the top card of Battetagger's deck. And
You always
would
play
be
the Reno,
hilarious.
right? You play the Race Dead and you play Reno, or just play Reno?
I think you raise dead. Well, no. If you raise dead, you're giving the cards to your opponent, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mind Render Lucia.
Alright, and then, yeah, you Reno here.
You use your opponent's Reno, yeah.
Yeah. Because you'll still have your Reno at the end of all this.
Well, Butterz has a turn to play something.
Oh, top card was not Raza, though. But yeah, this does mean that... Sorry, carry on.
No, you don't want to shuffle into your own deck now. I just Psychic Scream.
Yeah,
into your own.
no. You definitely do not want to shuffle the deck you've so carefully rearranged.
But you wanna use your opponent's Reno this turn, right?
Yes.
And you want to use
See,
this.
you can just throw away spells, right? You can just go
Yeah.
Reno, Potion of Madness, Renew, and Penance this turn.
Yeah. And you just pick the crappiest thing you can from your new, like Plague of Death or something like that, right? From your
Yeah,
new.
just something completely useless. Yeah.
This matchup is really weird, but none of them have Rasa.
But as I was saying, when no one high rolls is actually a fun matchup to cast. Instead of just Rasa go.
Oh, you need to hurry up now, Butterz. Let's see what you got here. It's like
Wave of Apathy. Okay.
You can just toss that out.
I mean, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it keeps
Reno
you
for
bored.
1 health. Hey, nice.
Oh, he didn't even play the Wave of Apathy. He wanted to play the Penance instead.
Well, he didn't have enough
Makes sense.
mana, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No.
the next card drawn for Butterz will be Rasa, without a doubt. Unless that happens. But at this point, Butterz can just win a value game. He's got an extra Reno.
It's a Cleric of Scales. How? Oh, yeah. What's the card count now in the decks?
8 versus 7.
7. Okay. It's not that much difference. Okay, let's see here. That's not.
No.
Do you have a pen?
I mean, you're
No,
not
you have a pen.
necessarily required to draw Rasa at this point either, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
you can just...
you're almost out of actual. Like.
Yeah, they need a Psychic Scream. Yeah, okay, so now it's
All that
back up to
garbage.
10.
Forbidden Words is nothing.
And then you pull Celt. Even with... Well, actually, now Butterz can seance the opponent's pull Celt and then guarantee drawing Rasa. Oh, just top deck his own. That
Oh,
works
top deck
too.
his own. Makes sense.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm still skeptical on Butterz's chances of losing this game.
Yeah, the problem with Battetagger now is that
Speaks to me.
he has a very low amount of cards to actually utilize with Rasa.
Well, I mean, the card shuffle then were Cleric of Scales, Acolyte of Pain, and Novice Engineer, right?
Yeah.
So one of those cards actually draws, like, actually cycles itself.
Yep. So Polkelt.
There's no way to clear Polkelt this turn.
Why didn't you hero power? Unless you want to play a 4-mana card. Oh yeah, you want to play a Penfinger? Okay.
Yeah, Penfinger Thing, okay.
The shadows grow short.
You could also just replay Penfinger again if he wants to at the end of this. Oh no, never mind, you can't. But there's Rasa, finally.
Finally.
So you can go Rasa, Ping, Penfinger, Forbidden Words, Ping Face.
Ping first.
Well, no, if you ping first, you won't have enough mana to use Forbidden Words. Unless you also want to use Wave of Apathy.
Oh, you just want to push face now, I think.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and
there's the
Reno was
Reno.
the next card. You can Seance Reno as well. And you can also convert Rasa. I love this class so much, dude. It's so good.
Yeah. It is. It has a lot of weird stuff going on.
So now what Butterz can do is he can convert Rasa, and then play Rasa, Hero Power, Shadow of Death Rasa, Hero Power.
Yeah.
And then just like that, Butterz is right back in the driver's seat.
Yeah. Much bigger hand size. Has a board.
Has a Reno still.
Yeah.
Like, just
and
in
is
case.
and he's in higher life total. Only thing that doesn't work for him is the fact that he is deeper in fatigue.
Yeah, this won't be lethal unless something really crazy is drawn off the top of the Acolyte of Pain. Then again, I think Battetagger knows he has to just go for this. Like, he needs this to work.
Yeah.
If that way... Does he actually have enough? He actually has enough!
Oh, he actually
my
has
God.
enough!
He actually has
Exact
exactly
lethal.
enough. Wow. Insane.
Yeah. Wow.
Well played.
Well
Looks
played.
like we're
by
going to game
Battetagger.
5. Wow. That
Wow.
was something else.
That was something else,
And,
yeah.
to be fair, like Butterz probably should have seen that coming because he knew what Battetagger's hand was.
Yeah,
Like, if he was paying
more or less,
attention.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like, yeah,
Oh,
it was
well, here
basically
we go.
pulling that as well due to poke out. So last game, Warrior
Dead Man's
versus
Hand
Priest.
Warrior time. And there's Raza
And
and
we have
Polka in
Raza
hand
and
already.
Polkelt.
Alright, I think
This
this
is
is
looking
over,
like
to
a
be honest.
curve. This is looking like a curve. Loot Hoarder into
I think
Polkelt.
we can respectfully describe this as the nuts. You actually
Yeah,
mulligan Polka away. I don't like that.
That's a weird mulligan.
I'm
Why would you
really
do
not
that?
sure why you would mulligan Polka away, to be honest. Because Polka gives you Anduin, like, immediately.
Yeah, it just gives you a few dead turns where you just draw the top end, but that doesn't matter
Well, I mean,
when
you're
you have
playing it on
Raza.
turn 4, right? So...
Yeah. So you're playing on turn 4, you're playing that on turn 5.
Butterz has a plan here, but I'm skeptical.
Skeptical of that mulligan, yeah. He got Zephyrs, so if you want to play that into Wild Growth into Raza, that is an option. But he needs card draw, because he needs to hit Shadowy Branduin. Because every turn he doesn't have Shadowy Branduin is like every card he don't use is 2 damage lost.
Yeah, every card he plays is just lost damage, yeah, exactly. Who knows, maybe Butterz will just draw Anduin on curve, and then we'll just be like, whatever. It didn't matter anyway. Or we'll just draw Polka again on curve, like either one.
Yep. Yeah, we got it. Zephyrs. We'll give him Wild Growth if he wants to, or Animal Companion, but I think like Wild Growth is fine here. Gets you to Raza and all the good stuff earlier, yeah. Okay, it was an option of Animal Companion because you can go Animal Companion, Chrono Breaker, Raza, and have like tempo, right? But that's not the game plan anyways. The game plan is Wild Growth, Raza. No, there's Polkelt, doesn't matter anyways. You play Raza, then you play Polkelt.
I mean,
fine.
hey, it's not a misplay if you don't get punished for it, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was my main comment to Tom when he won World Championship. It's like he kept UI in hand without ramp, and he's got rewarded with ramp. So, and then won the
it's not a misplay if you don't get punished for it.
Exactly. Looks like a sack is picked
But
up.
yeah, this Dead Man's Hand Warrior, the amount of armor it can actually generate is limited somewhat by... It requires the opponent to actually have a board, and Raza Priest doesn't really need to build a board ever.
Oh, you do have 2 armor smiths though, and risky skippers that can always generate like a bajillion armor, and you can Dead Man's Hand that stuff. But with the pace,
that requires a lot of setup, and the opponent to not just have perfect curve.
Yeah, exactly. This pressure that Butterz is going to put on in the next few turns is going to be way too much. That you can actually have time to set, like, that you can actually afford to, like, Dead Man's Hand, a Risky Skipper, and double Armor Smith.
The biggest issue I see at the moment for Battetagger, right, is that he has the skippers and the corner sentries and all that, but he doesn't have a way of drawing cards. His best way of drawing cards is Cold Light Oracle, which also draws the Priest cards, which you definitely do not want to do.
Do you always Polkelt here, right? Why is this in the...
Don't necessarily Polko here. You can do it on 7.
Yeah, I guess.
Because you know you're going to draw Anduin on 8, right?
Yeah.
So,
What else do you do though? Zakis?
I mean, you could just Chrono Break here. Gonna go for 1 potion. I would like, gain 3 health, deal 3 damage. Yeah, I like that too.
And you always push face here.
Yeah, but like I was saying, you don't need to play Polkill on 6 there. You could play it on 7.
Yeah, the thing with the thing why I like it playing it on 6 is that like this turn was so clean, so you don't need to do cleanup work this turn, right? And it also puts a bigger minion into play.
That's true. On a side note, by the way, Armor Smith was just picked up, so
yeah,
it's going to be a fair amount of armor gain, but no Dead Man's Hand being used.
yeah. Look at this turn, for instance. If you play Polka already, like now you can't really afford to play Polka because you need to do the cleanup duty, right?
I disagree. You can play Polka this turn.
Oh yeah, you can, but it's just worse this turn.
No, it's not, because you can just start
Oh.
spraying your Polka out.
Oh, I guess.
Shut up, though, that you can't count.
I guess.
But yeah, you definitely Polka out this turn every time.
Yeah, gives you.
Like, I was about to say, if Butterz doesn't Polka out this turn, I'll be right with you on that. Why didn't he do that bandwagon? Oh, come on, dude. Come on. It's 4 mana. You can do it. I believe in you.
Don't you want Shadow Reaper Anduin?
Anduin on is... Dude, come on.
Oh, wait. Maybe you think this is Bomb Warrior. So he don't want to put all the bombs? Well, no, that doesn't work even because bombs shuffle.
Oh, no. Come on. Come on, Butterz. Shadow Reaper Anduin is still worth it. It's still worth it. Come on. No! Disaster.
He's too afraid of bombs, I think.
He's too afraid of bombs, but dude,
There
if your
are no
opponent had
bombs.
bombs, they would have played them already. They would have given you a sign. They wouldn't play this defensively. Come on. Come on, dude.
He's looking to get Polkelt and draw at the same turn, I think.
Seance, I mean, that's technically a reroll on the Cleric of Scales. An expensive reroll, but yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, isn't it?
No, now he wants to...
Well,
he said...
It worked out for him. It worked out for him, but...
Yeah, because he's got a Polkelt Master Spell next turn, right? To get the... what he needs.
Yeah. It's not a misplay if you don't get punished for it.
This is the thrill of close deck lists, though.
No, this is the annoyance of closed deck lists. you see a garbage play, and then you see how it can be justified, and that annoys me.
I guess. Why is he trading? Oh, he might think he has a dragon. Yeah, now you Polkelt.
Now we're doing it, finally. Took us long enough.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
Yeah, he didn't want the like a bomb to shuffle his deck, so he doesn't get the. So he doesn't get there, and you don't even care about this 5/5.
Yeah, you don't care about the 5/5. You're going face.
Yeah.
No. The reason why he might care about the 5/5 is to play around Battle Rage, but Anduin clears anyway, so who cares?
Yep.
And speaking of Battle Rage, that card is still non-existent for Battetagger at the moment.
Yeah. No. He has a lot of other stuff. He has a Cold Light Seer. But he don't want to play that. He knows what
apparently you do want to play that, and that's going to give the game away a little bit.
And then Butterz is like, what?
Nah, Butterz is like, damn it, I thought he was playing a good deck.
I could have played Shadowy Brandon on 8.
Yep.
Doesn't matter though. He's cutting his two big cards here. Scream and Reno. Keep him alive for the foreseeable future. Is he going for a Chrono Breaker? Hoping he knows he has more dragons in the deck because you just played versus him. So you know he has stuff like Azure Drake and Draconid Operative. Oh, here we going. That's the Tri-Whisker. A lot of armor.
Alright, but yeah, now it's Anduin time.
You trade, heal for free, Anduin, ping something.
Well, you can just ping
Spirit
face
Lash.
and then Spirit Lash, yeah.
Yeah. The light has betrayed you. Can you ping either Risky Skipper or Face? I'd say Face.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hero power first there, Butters. Hero power
Butters.
first.
Butters!
Butters, you're supposed to click the button first. You're supposed to be better than this, man. Come on.
Probably getting very tired right now.
Well, I mean, this is being played on the Americas server, right? So it's probably like mid-afternoon for these players compared to us. But yeah, missed 2 damage.
Butters. Missed 2 damage. Or missed a full clear if he wanted to do the clear out. It's a Battle Rage. Finally coming in.
Is that the second Battle Rage or the first?
First. Let's see this. Ooh, it's gonna be Reno.
Oh, that's the better outcome for Butters. Because Operative would give him an extra card.
Yeah, Operative gives him a card next turn with Asher Drake. He will 100% throw Asher Drake next turn, so...
Yep.
Oh, you just shield slam the Reno because you don't want any Seance shenanigans.
Well, I mean, do you care if Reno gets seanced? Do you?
Oh, not really. Well, when
Yeah.
you kill your opponent here, you kill them with like 30 damage of draws, right?
Like, what we'll most
Force
likely
draws.
see is the same strategy being implemented as we saw against Warlock, where the seance is used on Spawn of Shadows, and then you have 2 Spawn
Yeah.
of Shadows turns.
You know, 2 rounds of Spawn of Shadows, yeah. Okay, here comes the Dragon Operator. Remember your hero power first. Remember your training, young Padawan.
Or just like
Psychic Scream?
Extreme, that works too.
Okay.
I mean, like, 3 of these cards aren't that good for Battetagger, and even the Drywisk Armor isn't that great. Because you need to give your opponent 3 1/1s for it to even be viable.
Yeah, so just the hero power, maybe an Eternium Rover, doesn't gonna matter.
Oh, speaking of which, there's the Spawn of Shadows.
Now comes the Draconid Operative. Let's see. What do you have in store for him?
Dead
Grand?
Man's Hand! Oh, that is disgustingly huge.
That's nutty.
That is actually insane.
You don't
'Cause
have
that's
much
giving-
draw.
That's giving you an extra Spawn of Shadows and an extra Kazakus potion, among other things.
Yeah,
as well
you
as-
don't have the same amount of draw as your opponent has to utilize it, but it should be fine.
I mean, that doesn't matter. Like,
Here comes the armor. though.
speaking of draw, Battetagger is out of draw.
Yeah. Well, he has an Acolyte, but
Yeah, but no way to enable it. So if Butters can just deal 3 damage or silence Acolyte, then that thing's doing nothing. Like, it's all well and good. Like, Battetagger gaining 20 armor, but he's out of cards.
yeah, he has a Lord Barrow left.
Something else, by the way, is that with Hazard Drake, that's going to give the board spell damage +1. So now Breath of the Infinite does 3 damage.
Yeah. Trade away the 1/1s. Because you don't have a dragon in hand.
Trade away the 1/1s, ping the Cornered Sentry, and then Breath of the Infinite, and then just go wild.
Oh. Oh, do you want a Spirit Lash here?
No, you definitely don't want to
No,
Spirit
no.
Lash. Because if you Spirit Lash, you're also giving the Acolyte on your opponent's side the extra draw, and you don't want to do that. That would be a
true.
disaster.
Get away
No.
the 1/1s for 4. Yeah, good.
Yep, good boy. Come on, trade the 1/1s. There we go. Good man. Alright, and now he's going to Breath of the Infinite. And then you can just
Only
ping the
one
draw
draw.
entry rather than give the free value trade.
Yeah, and then you can go for face. Can you even dead? Is this a good dead man's hand? Nah.
I'm not sure what constitutes a good, like, full Dead Man's Hand setup, actually. For the priest, I mean. But yeah, like, you see what I mean, right? Like, Battetagger's out stuff. And that's gonna give the priest a free hand to just develop the board.
Yep. You want draw, right?
Yeah, I think a hand like this is probably about as close to a good Dead Man's Hand setup as you're gonna get. It does mess up your pole kill though. Actually, wait, that's a really good point. Actually, no. You want to save it. You want to save it until you've drawn Raise Dead and Renew, right? Because those are
Oh yeah,
right.
Raise Dead and Renew are nuts. Yeah. So you need to figure out which cards you don't want in there. Shadow and Ruin is probably not needed.
Yeah, Shadow and Ruin is Garbo. Your opponents use both Bloodborne Brutes at this point, I believe, so those cards are useless.
But you don't know that. They might play a Deathwing, right? We have a
Dead Man's Hand Warrior? No, they don't play that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And Butterz at this point knows for certain it's Dead Man's Hand Warrior because he's seen Battetagger's deck.
Yeah, he sees the Dead Man's Hand.
Exactly. So yeah, he's just going to throw out the Shadow Brew, and he's probably going to throw out the Spirit Lash too.
So in my case here, if I was playing like an online tournament like this, and I was noticing like, oh, my opponent playing a Dead Man's Hand Warrior, and I don't have much experience with like, because it's closed deck list, you don't know. First thing to go, Aegis Replay, most popular Dead Man's Hand Warrior, and it's like, it's probably like 25 of these cards, and then something else maybe. Seance is pretty good.
Seance, I think, is part of the cards you're shuffling back in with Dead Man's Hand.
Yeah. Do you want to go?
Speaks to me.
You don't have a Reno anymore.
Armor Smith. That's
the problem is you don't have a Reno anymore.
Well, I mean, you don't need Reno.
Well, yes, because the spawn just decimates you.
Oh, he's going for it now. Okay, with Shadow Visions? Alright.
Shadow Visions is also good. Oh, Shadow Visions can pull Shadow Visions, can't it? Yeah, it can.
Yeah.
Or did that get nerfed as well? Okay, now he's going for...
Yeah, now he's going to go for it, because now he has access to Seance on the small
Shadow Visions.
I don't know if he needs the Seance Spawn of Shadows, though.
What else is he seancing, though?
That's a good question.
You need to spend mana, though, at least.
Yeah, come on, he's running out of time.
Okay, spend some at least. Yeah, you can Shadow Visions, which is nutty.
I mean, at this point, Battetagger has no way of dealing with Spawn of Shadows.
Oh, there.
Yeah, that doesn't do it because it's not active.
Try to keep yourselves alive.
Tried his best.
Yeah, Barrel tried his best. He dealt 3 damage, but that's not going to be enough. I think this is just going to be lethal, to be honest.
It's a lot of damage, at least.
Like, so Battetagger at this point's at 37 health. Okay, now 25.
25.
Butterz's ways of healing himself, right? He has Penance, which is free heal. He has Renew, which he can get from Shadow Visions, which is also free heal.
He needs to count. It needs to be quick here.
Yeah, he does need to be quick. Deal 3 damage. Yeah. That also helps the math. Alright, he's going pretty fast. I think he knows he's got it.
Yeah, I think so. If he does this correctly here now, he always got it.
Yeah, like he's at 17, so he can go for 4 of these ticks. So yeah, he's done it.
Yeah.
Easily done it.
He's done it. And Butterz is our second finalist here. Well played.
In a very long series, too.
Very long series. This is the longest series so far. And we will be seeing... And that's it for us. He still had a penance and everything like that for heal, and even a spirit lash if he needed. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well played. Well played. Well sequenced out there. It was a bit iffy from time to time.
I was gonna say a bit iffy because he thought it was Bomb Warrior briefly, but yeah, he got over it pretty quickly.
He got there in the end, and well played there. So Butterz will be one of the finalists together with Mazu, as we saw earlier. And we will soon be able to crown the champion here of Chili Mountain.
Of the Wild Tundra tournament.
Yeah, Wild Tundra tournament. But first, we will have a little longer break than we had for earlier. So it's still a short break, just to let the brothers rest a little, because Mazu has been waiting for like a
little, because that was a long series.
Yeah. So we will be back very soon with the last match and the finals for today. So stay tuned and be back for more HearthStone.
Don't go over, guys.